I have a little bit of a appreciation for the Moline. I didn't grow up around these, but in later years, I suppose I was somewhere in my 20s. I was winter layoff. You notice there's your hand clutch. Let's see, I'm trying to remember. I think this is the throttle, but I don't think that's the original throttle. And of course your gear shift. And of course they had a strange hydraulic lift, but it worked. I see there's parts missing off that. Here's your 2-foot brake pedals on the left side as opposed to the right. What was neat about these is I was laid off one winter and a friend had an acreage that was pretty much surrounded. There was no decent road going in there. But one winter he'd sold a bunch of hardwood over to Green Bay, over to a sawmill that was cutting for furniture. And we had one of these out in the woods, had a set of tire chains on it, and we were skidding trees, probably about 20 or longer foot lengths by about, I don't know, 20 to 30 inches thick hardwood straight across the lake. And what you do, I mean, you were digging in the woods, you were kicking up snow with the chains trying to get to the lake, but once you hit the lake you could grab road gear. I don't know what the road gear was in these, but I know it was a lot faster than the 16-mile-an-hour road gear I was used to. And you would just throttle it, wind it up across the lake. And I was a young guy, so you'd get to the other side. By the way, this is part of the cultivator mount. But you get to the other side, you'd yank the hand clutch and tap one brake or the other, and the tractor would slide off to the side. And you do a just beautiful spin you right around and drag you up onto the landing where trucks were coming in. What we were doing, we were stockpiling it on the landing, and when he had enough, and then he'd call the trucking company and they'd come and load it up. They had a boom truck. I kind of liked that story anyhow. It was good times, and I was young, but it was cold that winter. And of course, there was DNR came driving across the lake to see what we were doing in a pickup, only they didn't stick to our trail. We'd kept the snow off the lake, and they got off in the cattails and dropped the front end into the water. I don't know, they were still there with the pickup when the front end was down. They were still in the water when we left, but they were gone in the morning. I don't know how they got it. You couldn't get a record near where they were. I don't know how they got it out of there. Anyhow, well, thanks guys.